A woman that I admire is my sister, Shannon. She has just been my ultimate protector throughout life. And of course, the cliche is your sister is your built-in best friend, and that's so true for us.
I'm going to say my great aunt Edith first. She was the most loving person I've ever known.
Is a professional triathlete. Her name is Taylor Knibb. She's just excelling in her sport at such a young age, and it's very inspiring to me. I really enjoy watching her.
My sister Joni. My sister raised me after my mom died when I was very young. She always put me first, and then even after she got married and had a kid of her own, I always felt like she was my mom.
I would have to say my mother, Darise Sanker. She has taught me that my opinions, beliefs, and joys and wants are just as important to the people around me.
I look up to Taylor Swift. I like her songs, and my favorite song is We Are Never Getting Back Together. Even though I don't know everything about why that song was written, I think it's the best song ever.
I would say the times I have felt alone were my medical moments.
About 10 years ago, we went through a family crisis.
I've moved several times by myself, and each time that happens, I felt alone.
When there was a lot of rumors and gossip going around about me and the people I loved.
And definitely during COVID, when COVID hit.
It's my first year of teaching.
After I graduated from graduate school as a therapist and started a private practice unexpectedly.
To feel less alone, I always search for a church community, and I'm glad I found that here at Paradox. And then also just remembering to nurture old relationships, old friendships.
I think to get through the really tough time, I had to go through a doubting phase.
So it's like, okay, this has got to stop at some point. This is not how it all ends. So it just, I guess the hope of it would be over soon.
I focused on the people that were there for us during that time.
I looked for the people that genuinely cared.
Something that I just kept falling back on is the purpose and the reason that I became an educator anyway in the first place.
I gotta go inward
And just pull from what I know to be true, which is I'm never alone.
And we started running women's groups together because of how meaningful that friendship became over the last 3 years. So I'm very grateful when I can call someone and they come. It's a really beautiful gift. So my favorite kinds of meditation are usually guided meditation.
Is exercise.
Sitting alone and just writing down my thoughts.
Actually sitting on my back patio. Look forward and watch the hummingbirds. I can look out to the left and see the mountains. Watching the dogs nap. That's my favorite thing, listening to them snore.
I've discovered gardening.
I love working in my flower garden. I always say that's the best therapy you can find.
Self-care is my favorite form of meditation.
My dad asked me this question, and he's like, how do you love yourself? And I said, I just do.
Take care of myself, eating healthy food and exercising.
Advice I would give to my younger self. Well, you're gonna be okay. Talk more, be less afraid, and your dreams are realistic if you put hard work into it.
There's gonna be some really rough parts, and it's gonna be really important to face those.
Take care of you first.
I used to think that you had to have as many friends as you possibly could have. I'd rather have a handful of friends that are true friends.
Have fun, do things that make you happy, even if other people think they're silly.
You are capable. I would just tell myself you are capable of doing great things.
To not care so much about what people think, because in the end, what really matters is what I think of myself and what God thinks of me.
I think what makes me proud to be a woman is seeing what women have accomplished in my lifetime.
I think resilience, compassion, loyalty.
I think that women are true champions of change because throughout history we've faced a lot of oppression, especially since society is based in patriarchy.
I'm very proud to be a woman and to show up
as a woman in this society, but also just there's no penalty for showing my emotions as a woman. There's a lot of stigmatism around men and how they show their emotions in society.
The fact that I can always rise to the occasion, regardless of, what I'm going through, if it's mentally, physically, being drained, I can always tell myself I can do it.
The women that have gone before me have made it very easy to be proud of showing up in the world as a woman.